Hello, everyone. Today's devotional reading will be from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 8, verses 5 through 11, where it is written, When he entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, appealing to him, and saying, Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, in terrible distress. And he said to him, I will come and cure him. And the centurion answered, Lord, I am not worthy to have you come under my roof, but only speak the word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man under authority, with soldiers under me, and I say to one, Go, and he goes, and to another, Come, and he comes. To my slave, Do this, and the slave does it. When Jesus heard him, he was amazed, and said to those who followed him, Truly I tell you, with no one in Israel have I found such faith. I tell you, men will come from east and west, and will eat with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. This is the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Christ. Many will come from east and west, the world over, and sit with the saints in God's kingdom for the wedding feast. Or if you're not part of the right nationality, the right sect, now you'll be there. The Roman centurion wasn't Jewish. He either followed the Roman gods as a Roman, and sometimes in the first century, there's someone called a God-fearer that they try to follow the Jewish faith by going to synagogue, praying, and doing good deeds, and so on. But they still could not circumcise themselves to go to the temple. They weren't in full communion. They were just trying their best. Yet this is someone Jesus says, I'll heal your servant, no problem. Yes, you'll be there in the kingdom of heaven. Why is that? Because the mindset that servant showed. He said to Jesus plainly, I'm not worthy to have you come underneath my roof. Simply say the word, and it will be done. That's the mindset to have. Are we worthy? Is this something that we deserve? No. He understands that full well. Do we have to do this great Herculean task to somehow make ourselves worthy? No. Lord, simply say the word, and it is done. The centurion gets it. And that's why the Lord not only heals him, but says, Even in Israel have I not found such faith. This man will be the wedding feast in the kingdom of heaven along with the saints. And the centurion, he shows his humility and his total faith in Jesus. And this is why, the faith of the centurion, even though he wasn't raised Jewish, the faith in God springs eternal. For everything else in the world, the cosmos, in our life can let us down. What won't let us down? Ever? God. That's why people always turn to him. And usually it's in adverse moments. Why? Because we think up to that point we do it on our own. When we realize we can't do it on our own. When we realize we have no hope, then we turn to God. Which is why it so often happens in the really difficult moments of life. And that's why, that's a deathbed conversion. Look, you're not God. You don't know the status of that person's heart. God does, and it's between them and God. But if someone turns to God even in the end, that's a wonderful thing. I wish we'd all do it sooner and save ourselves a lot of heartache, but still, God can turn to God and we can turn to God and be accepted, and that's all we need to know. We turn to him, and that's that. That being said, let us close with prayer. Lord, thank you for the faith of the centurion, and may we have that same faith, that you are our rock, and nothing we can do can separate us from you. Amen.